Acts 10, 30 through 33. Mini sermon time. Y'all. This relates to the previous video, by the way. And Cornelius was a Gentile, and Cornelius said, 4 days ago about this hour, he's talking to Peter, I believe. 4 days ago about this hour, I was praying in my house at the 9th hour. That would be 3 p.m. At the 9th hour, and behold, a man stood before me in bright clothing and said, Cornelius, your prayer has been heard, and your alms, that's giving to the poor, and your alms have been remembered before God. Send therefore to Joppa and ask for Simon, who is called Peter. He is lodging in the house of Simon, a tanner by the sea. So I sent for you at once, and you have been kind enough to come. Now therefore we are here in the presence of God to hear all that you have been commanded by the Lord. And that was salvation. So Cornelius, you can't be saved through acts, right? Yet faith without works is dead. But works without faith is dead. You really do need both. And so here you have Cornelius, a Gentile. Peter wasn't really called to the Gentiles. Yet because this man, Cornelius, the angel said, your prayer has been heard and your alms have been remembered before God. He was praying to God, he was seeking God, he was paying tithes and offerings, and it led to his salvation. So he was seeking God. James 4:9. The first part of that verse, draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. How was Cornelius drawing near to God? He was praying consistently, probably a lot, and he was paying tithes and offerings. He was giving alms, and he was making sure his alms didn't go to the bureaucracy of a church building and the staff that has to be supported. No, he was paying alms, meaning his tithes and offerings were going to the poor. Matthew 25, what you do unto the least of my people, you do unto me. And this led to his salvation. Salvation doesn't come through paying tithes and offerings. It doesn't come through helping the poor. It comes through Jesus Christ and believing in him as the Son of God. I want to praise and glorify his holy name. It comes through believing in Jesus. Yet our actions need to follow, because if you don't obey Jesus, you don't love him, and you probably don't know him. And here was this man, Cornelius, a Gentile, seeking God, paying tithes and offerings, helping the poor, and it led to his salvation in such a powerful way that an angel told him, you need to go and talk to Peter so Peter can tell you some things so that he could get to know God truly through his son Jesus Christ. That's how powerful paying tithes and offerings are. It's not everything. He was praying, he was seeking God, but it's very important, and it is a tool for drawing near to God that too many TIs fail to take advantage of because they trust in money too much. They will not pay tithes and offerings, and we see the benefits that come from paying tithes and offerings, especially when we make sure they go to the poor. Don't you lose out on this tool for drawing near to God, okay? You can do everything else, fasting, prayer, praise, reading God's word, but do your tithes and offerings as well. Like, subscribe, share. God bless.